The following review is intended for entertainment purposes and targeted for adult fans of the series.
Meteo, ready? No? Hello there, heroes. I'm the Orange Ranger, and welcome to the second of my 12 Days of series. For those of you who didn't see the 12 Days of Rangers, number one, I would suggest that you go back and watch that. But number two, around the holidays, Ranger Liz comes up with 12 topics for various Toku franchises, makes graphics for a list and everything, and this year I decided to make videos about my choices. Welcome to part 2, Riders. I don't talk much in my videos about Kamen Rider, but rest assured, I do love it. I am still criminally behind on it, just about reaching the 1/3 mark of Kamen Rider 01, with its following series, Kamen Rider Saber, already well underway. Am I just going to pick out 12 things that I love about Kamen Rider Gaim because he's an orange? Or will I manage to spread the love? Let's Henshin and find out. Day 1. Favorite rider suit. Gaim. Yeah, we're off to a pretty uncreative start. I'm sorry, but Gaim Orange Arms is just such an amazing suit. It's got a wonderful balance of orange and blue. I know a little something about balancing orange and blue. And making a believable suit of samurai armor themed around a freaking orange. It's easily my favorite rider suit. Day 2. Favorite Henshin sequence. Oops, it's Gaim again! This at least of course applies to all of the riders on the show. I just love how the fruit falls down from the zipper space, comes down and forms the suit, and then folds out to form the armor. I also love how that folding out armor aspect makes it somewhat interchangeable, since there was a lot of ability to change the locks around and change armor, so you could see the same armor on different suits. Day 3. Favorite evil rider. Hey, it's not Gaim. No, I didn't pick that dark Jinbar lemon thing, whatever that was, or even Kamen Rider Blood Gaim. My selection here was from Kamen Rider X8, and it was Kamen Rider Gen M, specifically Dangerous Zombie. I love the dark black, white, and red suit, the way that it moved like a zombie, and especially the madman inside the suit. One Dan God Kuroto. Day 4. Favorite theme song. This was tough. Kamen Rider music has really been on point as of late. As a quick side note here, I have not actually listened to Kamen Rider Saber's theme song, saving that for when I start watching the show. Remember, when I'm ranking things, doing top 10 lists, etc., my method is to put them head to head against each other and try to form basically a group of haves and have-nots before using the method again in those groups to try and rank them. I made absolutely no headway with that method this time around. I basically had an 8-way tie for first place. So I decided to use the favorite season timebreaker and awarded this to Just Live More from Kamen Rider Gaim, which is a fantastic rock song. Day 5. Favorite catchphrase. Doesn't even come from a main rider this time. Now, return that life to God. Kamen Rider Ix's catchphrase is just so calm and to the point. Listen, I'm gonna win this fight anyway, so you may as well just go ahead and die now. Of course, it also led to a hilariously mistranslated, I'm not even sure how that's possible when both instances are from your own show, translation of the phrase when Ixa appeared on Kamen Rider Decade. Please return to it, the life and the god. Day 6. Favorite team up. Okay, I've gone one entire entry without something from Kamen Rider Gaim, and I've just gotta bring him back. Resha Sentai Tokyuger versus Kamen Rider Gaim Spring Vacation Combining Special was just a really fun Sentai rider team-up between two that really matched up very, very well. You had a very imaginative rider theme matched up with a Sentai for whom imagination was literally a theme. There were some great funny moments like Takatora constantly missing the mecha battle and not believing it was happening, and it was just a really fun ride. A really fun train ride, choo-choo! Day 7, favorite helmet. Taking this chance here to give some love to another one of my favorite Kamen Rider series, Kamen Rider Kiba. I literally just mentioned Ixa. I'm talking about the main rider this time though. I love Kiba's helmet with the sharp, pointy, vampire-esque angles and the big yellow eyes. It's a little bit creepy, but really, really cool. Day 8, favorite hangout. This one I had to think about a little, and even when I picked one out, I had to look up what its name actually was. I chose Droopers, yes, once again, from Kamen Rider Gaim. It just always seemed like a nice, cozy little eatery with some really good-looking fruit arrangements. Sure hope they didn't get bought out by edible arrangements in a Japanese expansion. Day 9, favorite final form. What's a final form? Liz? What is the final form of a rider? Are we saying that Super Tatoba is the final form of Kamen Rider O's? Are we saying that Liner form is the final form of Kamen Rider Den-O?
Okay, dude, calm down. Take a chill pill.
I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. And in fact, my choice isn't even affected by all of those debates. Instead, I chose the silver glittery wonderment of Kamen Rider Wizard Infinity form. So sparkly. Day 10, favorite C's Gaim. Yeah, this was so obvious I couldn't even get the entire category out. Listen, Kiba, Den-O, those are strong runners-up, but Gaim takes the title by an order of magnitude. It just takes such a goofy premise on its face, locks and suits of armor themed on fruit, and churns out such an interesting and engaging story with it, without throwing out 3 new twists at the end of every of the last 10 episodes, like another series that I won't name so the suspense can keep building. Day 11, favorite auxiliary rider. Meteo, ready? Just barely beating out Beast from Wizard, Kamen Rider Meteor's suit is just so pretty with the blue and the black and the star field on it. Ryusei is an interesting friend or foe character, and I love his Bruce Lee-esque "Watas!" Day 12, favorite finale. I think this choice is going to be a little surprising to some. The final episode of Kamen Rider Geo. I found it really engaging and interesting because all season long, Sugo had been resisting his destiny, swearing he would never become the evil Kamen Rider Oma Geo. But then right at the end, he's forced to actually embrace those powers and that destiny in order to avenge his friends and to set everything right. The time wipe at the end is a little bit weird, but overall, I thought it was a great finale. And now the rider kick has hit the ground, the kaiju has exploded, and we've all learned a valuable lesson. I'm not entirely sure what that lesson is, but I do know that whether you agree or disagree with my entries, you can let me know about that down in the comments below. And while you're down there, make sure you smack that thumbs up button and let me know that you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the 12 Days of Sentai Heroes. Until then, may the power protect you. But number 2, each year at the... No, this honor goes to my phone ringing. Main rider this time. Please? Now, taking this chance here to give some love to another one of my favorites, Day 9. Final... Kidding. Wait, those are... yeah, shoot. Those are from the same season.